We feel y'all. Welcome to you. If you are new, hey, welcome to you too. We need to adjust this bra a little bit, get a little more comfortable. Y'all, we just watched a movie. Look. What up, sis? What up, sis? Hey, Miss Monica. Michelle Fernandez, Life Mantra Terrell. I haven't forgotten about your reading, sis. I haven't. Whew. Y'all, I thank you so much. I appreciate. Was that loud in the microphone? Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We just watched the movie Primate. I don't know if y'all seen it. I'm so glad that the spirit did not let us go to the movies and see that. Look, that movie had me literally screaming. I was curled up on the couch with the blanket like this, like oh my goodness. If you are not a horror fan, don't watch it. If anybody's seen Cujo from back in the day when that rabbit dog had that lady trapped in the car, that primate, chimpanzee. Look, look, look. Hey, sister, what up, Bookie? Hey, goddess. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. Look, you was about to put your phone away. Hey, JB, thank y'all so much for tapping in. Y'all know what it is. It's ASR Saturday evening. Put your wee emoji. I'm trying to bring, look, we had to take a few minutes to just scroll because that movie had us like, oh my goodness. I could not, my energy was all the way up. Hello, Mindy Bull. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you for being here. Yeah, it's called Primate. It's on Prime Video. If you have the ability to watch it and you are good with scary movies, watch it. When I tell y'all, huh, if you got your boo with you, look, you probably gonna be all up around their neck. Because I'm telling you, I was hitting at the covers like this. I was up in the corner screaming, literally like full on yelling. That shit was wild. That was wild. Wow. I don't know what we gonna get. I feel like we need this. You need this. No, Spirit said no. We getting hot already, y'all. That movie had us screaming. When I say screaming, look, it was a whole ride. It was a whole ride. Oh, and then at the end, I'm gonna just tell y'all this one little part. At the end, it was just like one of the you know the villain. You know, you be like, they not dead. They not dead. Get him again. Get him again. I was like, it's not dead. It's not dead. Ooh, I know it's not dead. That thing jumped up. I was like, oh, get up. Ah! Hey, country. Thank you so much for tapping in. Is your name Jolie? Hello, Jolie. Thank you so much for being here. We got some people on the list already. Let's get it crack-a-lacking. Miss Monica, thank you so much. Sister, did I miss you? Okay. Monica. I know we got Michelle. Let's see. JB is on the list. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all so very much. So very much. Oh, I got to pin the comment. Oh, we did. Okay, it's good. Oh my goodness. We got she. She is AKA Bookie. Hey Bookie, thank you. Yo, reading. I'm telling you, y'all, if y'all are not up on the Sister Intuitive Interactions, She Radio, please check her out. Yo, if y'all dig it over here, you will love it over there. When I'm telling you, sis, I'm literally listening to the message. And I said, You was like, I was like, you know what? I'm done with her. I'm done. I'm done. Then it was like a part at the end of the reading. I was like, because I was thinking, something flashed through my head, that D'Angelo scene. And I was like, put your hands on me. And you was like, it's something with the hands. Hands are light. Somebody got healing hands. I said, sis, it was wild. It was wild. She Radio. She is Intuitive Interactions. Check out the sis. Please do. Hey Mindy, are you a member of the Wheatfield? We never see you. We never see you. You got to be more active and collaborative, beloved. So that we can get to know you. We can feel your energy. We're building community. You new here. That's what I was feeling. I'm like, I didn't feel like I had felt your energy on the scene, right? So, active subscriber readings. One of the qualifiers is to be an active subscriber. Now, I do have you on the list because Spirit did add you, but we have to say that because that is reciprocity. And plus, you want to make sure that you vibe with us. You know what I'm saying? And that we are pulling on a wavelength that resonates with you. And that way, who you are allowing into your energy. We take it very seriously. Okay. So let's make sure we got hey coach. Hey coach. You just dropping by to show some love. Okay. Hey Herb Twizzy, thank you so much for tapping in. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. So I just want to read it off from what I have captured so far. Oh, Goddess, I was missing you. Goddess, we got you. So I have Monica, Michelle, JB. She is Mindy and Goddess. If I'm missing anybody, please reestablish and re-put in your emoji. Hey, Whitney. Let me know if you want to be on the list tonight, beloved. Also, check out the sister Michelle Fernandez at Life Mantra Tarot. She's another very healing, intuitive reader. Again, we all on the same wavelength. What up, Veronica? I is Inspired Tarot. Also in the house, another beautiful reader. We all on, again, it's a frequency, right? Like, we are energetic readers, healers, right? That's just what it is. It's helping us rise to our North Node energy, ascending the BS, ascending the trauma, ascending the tragedies, transmuting energy so that you could not only feel good, but get yourself to a place where you feel whole, complete, nothing broken and nothing missing. None of us are psychiatrists. So if you need that type of support, of course, this is not it. But we can bring you the spiritual message, help you think about things or what we feel in your resonance that the spirit wants you to be clued into regarding the state of you. So if you are into that, please check out the sister. Look, Veronica. Veronica, I is Inspired Tarot. I is Inspired Wired. So she also makes jewelry. So check her out. Y'all, please support. Please support, healing communities. This ain't just like about your karmic life, even though the shit do come up, but it is what it is. Thank you so much, Mindy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Isn't it party? That's what we said. And we didn't want to take off the copper ring, so we figured out a way to wear both of them. Right, and this one has gotten a little bit big. We lost a little hips and you know what I'm saying, a little couple of pounds. So it's a little bit loose now, but we put the other one in front of it to keep it from coming off. Yes. So With all that being said, where we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we got 4 more spots. 4 more spots before the list fills up. And at the top of the list, Miss Monica, thank you so much. I always have to tell you an extra special thank you. You've been a long time supporter of the channel, moderating and assisting us for a very long time, keeping the chat positive. I appreciate you. We were thinking like, did we want to do something like similar to last week in terms of letting the spirit speak? But we said no. We want to hear from you from the wheat field. So it is you, beloved. It is all about you. Yes, Aya's inspired tarot, and she has Aya's inspired wired, where she makes beautiful jewelry, copper wire, crystals, and I love the copper wire. Hello, hello. Yeah, so if you would exit, then you would take the backwards living people up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So don't bring in your backwards energy because you lack knowledge and faith, beloved. And we will all be in a great and positive space. Ting. A general for you. Let spirit speak. All right, all right. Thank you so much, Veronica. I appreciate you. Let's bring in some positive energy. Reset. We're going to ring the bowl, beloved. So if your ears are sensitive, yes. For some reason, Miss Monica, I heard "Let Your Heart Speak." I did note that the spirit rang the bowl and then they went backwards to remove the energy, definitely getting of that person, the energy that we were feeling, to remove that and then bring in new energy. And then they told me, "Let your heart speak." And I paused to just hear, was it a message for us? But they said for you. So I don't know if it's something that you need to say to somebody, or it's just an expression from your soul, something that is heartfelt that you need to release. And of course, when we express, it could be through a creative art, it could be through your voice, it could be through the pen. It's something about the pen I'm picking up. So I don't know if it's through your journaling, if you will do something creative with that, like maybe have you ever considered turning your journal notes into a book? I'm getting something like that. Empowering questions. Thank you to the Most High God, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending that called all things to be. Thank you for using us. We are a conduit, a vessel onto thee. Thank you for bringing the messages for your wheat field. Thank you for doing it in a way that calls us back to principle, something that will nurture each and every one of us as we listen and as we move through. For many of us are going through similar things. So if you find a seed here, for no matter how long you may stay, I hope you pick that seed up and take it with you. Yeah, all for our highest good, to be nourished and edified, to bear the yoke that's upon your shoulders. I pray the Most High God strengthens you and that you overflow. I'm getting unity, harmony for the sake of understanding, awareness that you are whole, you are complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. I'm feeling a question. This one, this. Thank you. Woo. See, is there something in my life that makes me forget time while I'm doing it? What is it? Does it have anything to do with your journaling? Does it have anything to do with when you're writing and you're allowing that soul expression to come through? Earth to Wizzy is literally rewriting a poem that they wrote 20 years ago. Wow. See, confirmation. And Monica says, yes, I'm contemplating what it looked like. to be heart led. Yeah. Reflecting on where your center is, and it's your heart. Absolutely, it is. And it's something about allowing that magnificence that you're going to pour out into the world to come through from your core. And it's getting something that comes from your heart. I'm picking up not only your testimonies, but your not of just what you went through, but the testimony of strength, of resiliency, healing, persevering, and even like what did that journey look like. So like as a person is going through similar things or struggling with different principles, different situations that are along the same energetic wavelength, you may be leaving something for them that helps them walk that track. You know how somebody must go first and they leave a pathway for others to follow. I'm kind of getting that vibe off of your work, off of what's coming out of your journal. So it's kind of giving me like this, like they're setting out to go along their way. And it's something about a path that's already been laid. So you think about a page of wands, somebody that's inspired to move forward, and you may have been the person that's already gone forward to lay the trail. I'm also getting the energy of following the trail of your ancestors. Like they have also trekked through a lot of things, and you being the next one to come along to either reestablish the trail, or you know how it's like the forgotten pathway or something like that. Yeah, it's definitely leading you to abundance. It's definitely giving that. Anything else in here, spirit saying no. And it's like changing and transmuting this energy and everything that you went through, everything that you suffered, and the way that you do it and the way that you pull it out is giving that it will manifest into some sort of abundance. I also feel like you have an abundance of testimonies to share. Thank you so much, sister. I appreciate you. Yeah, we love a good cardigan. We do. We see emergence and authority coming out. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude. It's something with that page that I'm picking up. Like you are the next one to come through, right? They giving page of wands. Inspired, motivated, you know, willing, adventurous is what it's giving. At is giving to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from this place, the beauty that will unfold from this place. And it's given like not only abundance of, but it's given like of joy, delight, health, spiritual health, emotional health, mental clarity is what I'm picking up. And of course, it's going to bring in another level or a different resource of prosperity. And I'm kind of picking up right here where it's like the page, and it's something that you could do for a long time. I'm not saying be vain about it, but it's given like you will talk to people who are going through a variety of things. You could do this, like could provide abundance to you to the end, enter maturity all the way through to the end. It can help people move through their transition as well. I'm picking up that transitions, honoring certain things from the past, releasing confusion, people who feel isolated, that was behind there. So I'm feeling like your work could address a number of things. A number of things. I always get the vibe. Yeah, hard led work does endure, right? And you always give me the vibe of like spiritual counseling, right? So it's something about the way that you have come through in your spiritual journey that you will bring something new, something refreshing, something that's, niche, that's different. And it's gonna be what people are, I'm getting thirsting for. It's giving significant. Yeah, root chakra. Yeah. Not only people being secure, embrace the divine wisdom of your root and find solace in the grounding force it offers. It anchors you to the present moment. So stay anchored to the present moment. And it's definitely your willingness to confront darkness. Confronting the darkness within you opens up the gateway to profound healing and soul evolution, that transformation. And we just said transformation. We said transformation, transmutation. As we were looking at this death card, we were feeling transformation. And as you do it and you document your journey of having moving through it, I feel like people will connect to that. I do feel retrograde energy. We see this coming through, revisiting the past, reconsidering choices, planning your pathway forward. And that's what we were getting with this page on the back, like taking that path forward. And whatever this is, I feel like you definitely could get lost in this. I do feel this seeker energy, you being the sage, seeker and sage being on both sides of the coin, understanding what it's like to seek, understanding what it's like to know. Yeah, Capricorn is giving CEO. It's hard work, responsibility, but it propels you towards your goals. Make sure that you are resting and finding relaxation, that you are balancing, right? But it's giving that CEO type of energy. I feel like the spirit is calling you to establish something that's going to lead you or solidify you in the world of entrepreneurship. We see divine feminine, nurturing, loving, deeply intuitive. And we see creative flow are qualities of the divine feminine. May her wisdom guide you towards a life of compassion and harmony. And that's what I'm getting, like being solidified and rooted in knowing who you are as this divine feminine energy. We get in the Gemini, so two sides of a thing, being both seeker and sage, head and heart alignment, and look, helping people raise to their north node as you have done it. Yes, the journey to get there. Oh wow, is it restarting? Yeah, student and self-teacher. Yeah, yeah. Something with you don't want to see that? No, that was it. Okay, they said that was it. They wouldn't let me say nothing else. I hope that resonates. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. And again, thank you so much for all of your help here on the channel. We appreciate you. Active subscriber readings, beloved. If you are an active subscriber, please put your week emoji. Hey, Tanisha. Thank you so much, beloved. I appreciate you. So we got you. Let's see. I got you, sis. Hi, Debbie. Hello. Thank you guys so much. Hey, Jamaica. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for tapping in. Just want to make sure. It's definitely a team effort over here. Hey, Tyreek. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys so much. YouTube has been glitching. Yeah, they be trying. I don't know what is going on with YouTube. We may eventually, Veronica, I need to speak to you about this whole monetization thing. We need to understand some details about it. So, because it's just a couple of things that we need to do to set up in order to re-monetize the channel. Like, we are eligible to be monetized. We just haven't did it, So, and I do hear you. And Spirit has been working with us on, the reciprocity for the gift. And so, yeah. That's what I be thinking, Tyreek. Like, why they don't be wanting the messages to get out? It's not like we the only tarot show on YouTube. Of course, there's nobody like us. We all different. We all unique. And we all, but the ones that are here, like Veronica, Michelle, Sister, she is, we all geared towards healing. You know what I mean? And look, the spirit be coming through. So why they don't want us to put it out, I guess, whatever. We can try to lean into that, but you want to see something? See, it's heart. It's healing. It's the heart energy. It's healing. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, blessings. Thank you so much, beloved. Let me know if you want on the list. Drop your we emoji. We got 3 more spaces. We got 3 more spaces. 3 more spaces. We appreciate y'all so much for the love. Yeah, emergence of consciousness. What are people waking up? Spirit saying yes, but it's not just us though. We not the only ones that's on this wavelength. It's a lot of readers that read energy for the sake of healing, because all readers are not healers and all healers are not readers. So you just got to know that. That's why we like for y'all to, be active subscribers so y'all know where we at, and what we are about. Because it's not us. We don't do none of this. It's the Alpha and the Omega. We are just a conduit for the spirit. Michelle, you are up next, beloved. You are up next. The spirit being the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending. Yes, it does live within and it be speaking. It does all things. We are surrendered. What? Stop it. Somebody took your car while you were on break? Oh, wow. Well, we claim the opportunity for you to receive a new vehicle. We claim the opportunity for you to receive a new vehicle. Hello, Penny. Thank you so much for tapping in. Are you? Wow. What does Spirit need you to know? I'm hearing it's time for you to move. It's time for you to go. What's this trickery? What is this trickery, Spirit? I see guilt. I'm hearing a voice and I don't know who's coming through, but it's giving like, don't allow the feelings of guilt to trick you. It's almost like guilt is causing you to stay somewhere where you don't want to be. And we see gratitude and prayer coming through. Gratitude and prayer. Yeah, key to recovery. Gratitude, prayer, key to recovery. I'm getting the feeling they're saying emotion, like you feel guilty, and the feeling of guilt is keeping you somewhere, chained somewhere. And of course, she's ironing, she's working, and she doesn't want to be there. But it's the energy of guilt that's tricking you. Maybe it is time for you to seek out doing something new, putting together a plan for you to move and not feel bad about it. Maybe even, I don't know, when was the last time you dusted off your resume? When was the last time you updated it? Maybe you need to even invest in like a professional resume writing to help you, kind of frame and put together your qualifications, your certifications, your years of experience, all these things with doing what you're doing so that you have a better opportunity to move to somewhere where you feel appreciated, like a sense of gratitude. And I don't feel like they just don't have any gratitude to have you, but it does give the energy of providing more support for your growth and elevation. That's what I'm picking up. It's been a few years. Yeah, I definitely get the vibe that it would behoove you or really benefit you to hire somebody to do a resume. And I don't know what the investment is, but I feel like it pays back dividends. I think I got my resume professionally done in 2019, 2018, 2019. At the time, I invested a little coin. It was like $90. But when I say I have, let's see, I have 4 different jobs from that one resume. And I just keep the template, and then when I have another job, I add to it. And but that's it. 4 different jobs. And I have had a significant raise in salary as we progress from one position to the next. So I will offer that. Even if you not jump to move, the first thing I'm getting is breaking the chain of guilt. Like, don't feel guilty or that you need to stay out of some sense of loyalty because you've been there X amount of years, or you have an attachment to your kiddos, to the students, and other connections you've made, right? But you got to do what's good for you. Yeah. I feel like your masculine energy is frustrated. Look at this sacral energy, the orange that's coming through. Yeah, and you want to be somewhere of gratitude, not just calm, but and maybe you're just confused and worried about what to do. I feel like if you dust your resume off and you align your skill set, you will be shocked, beloved, by what you can find, by what you can get. Yeah, see, I definitely feel this frustration and that sense of guilt that's coming through. Feeling like you're chained to a work, a labor of love, but it's given that it's not, if you don't feel like you're getting the fruit. Yeah, see, Mr. Frustrated is like a bear in a trap. When something doesn't work, he pounds his fist and grits his teeth, but he remains stuck anyway. Remaining stuck anyway. It's the emotion, it's the sentiment. And sometimes we can be loyal to a fault, beloved. I'm hearing ancestors coming through, so you have an ancestor that wants to speak. Yeah, see something that you prayed for, 4 swords, and they show prayer in the chakra card. Praying for, meditating on. And I'm hearing your prayers have been heard. Like, they hear your prayers, and it's something about the response to you feeling tricked by the energy of guilt. It's a trick to keep you stuck. Yeah, look, 7 of Pentacles, like working and working and working, feeling tired and frustrated and not getting the benefit. And I see you, King of Swords, is giving like you are intelligent, you have the skill set, you have the wisdom, you have the fortitude. Maybe it's just time for you to move. And your intelligence gives you flexibility. You have the ability to do a multitude of things. So maybe start looking, maybe start planning, preparing, right? Yeah. King of Wands, standing your motherfucking authority. Hello, Sagittarius. Once you decide to move and you sit in your authority, then look, here is the gas, the energy for you. And I feel like they are giving you some sort of energy as well. Yeah. Look, Queen of Swords. Is this a nope? That's you. Your intelligence. Maybe you don't feel like you know enough because you showed up as King of Swords first. Like, it's almost like the doubt of whether you're ready, and that could be the blockage. 9 of Wands. Anything else? Nope. It's all about knowing that you're ready. You know what I'm saying? That you can receive exactly what you prayed for. Don't allow the guilt to keep you stuck somewhere that you don't want to be, because that's the thing that will trick you. You say that to yourself a lot. Yeah, change that language. We know the Swords is also communication in our thoughts. Tell yourself that you are ready. You are ready for the next step. Let them guide you, show you what to do. And it could be starting with something as simple as investing in a resume to help you quantify all of your skill set. You never know how it shakes out and how it comes together to support you in doing something completely new. Don't worry about this shit. Three of Pentacles and Five of Cups. Yeah, shit, they'll fuck around and regret when they lose you. But it's almost like being stuck because of a feeling of guilt and remorse from working with people or leaving people. I do feel like you don't feel like you're getting what you're worth. Six of Pentacles to Three Pentacles is Nine Pentacles. The ability to even have a sufficient salary where you feel like you can take care of all of your obligations financially, right? You never know. With your background, it's a lot of other places that you may be able to go. You have experience with children with autism. I know in San Diego, there's a lot of specialty schools, and one of them is like the San Diego Regional Center, for children with autism. So I don't know how that plays in with your teaching credentials, but I do know that there are some specialties that you may not have even looked into. Page of Cups. It's given, make a small investment into you and deal with this emotion of guilt. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, sister. I appreciate you. Yeah, you said still working the two jobs. Yeah. It'll definitely give you the. I see, look, Page of Swords. It's Page of Swords. Again, it's like you may just need to make that investment. You may need to see some sort of small truth. It may even be like you might have to do something simple. Even if it's learning something simple, you might be right there at it, but it's given. You have the ability to do it. You just need to change your perspective. Grief and forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Once you figure this shit out, you probably gonna feel a kind of way like I should have did it sooner. That's what I'm getting with this Page of Swords. When you see the simple truth or how easy it's going to be to follow this road, you probably look back and say, I should have did it sooner. You are so welcome. But I still will do the read to go deeper because this is just what the spirit is bringing through, and they definitely wanted to bring that out. Yeah, I told you a shame came out. Like, I don't want you to be ashamed, but they're saying that you're going to look back and be like, shit, I should have did it sooner. Get hold of my emotions and balance that shit out, and I could have been out. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Yeah. Yeah, Two of Cups and Three of Wands. It's something about your connection to it. Like, it could be something else for you to connect to. Connect to a person, another energy, something else that you love. Yeah. It'll still be equally soul and heart fulfilling. Yes, thank you. Thank you, sister. Hello, Marlene. Thank you so much for tapping in. JB, Miss Jennifer, you are up, beloved. You are up, darling. Thank you so much. Yes, you're on the list. It's your turn, beloved. It's on you. It is. It is. I know you've been here before. I know you have been here before, Tanisha. Thank you so much. Hey, Tammy. Welcome back, beloved. Thank you so much for popping in. Put your weed emoji. This is not your first time, Miss Jennifer. Tell us something. This is my first time. Yeah, we found these little ciders at Aldi's. They so good. They only 5%, so it ain't nothing heavy. But it's just they super good. They got like 4 different flavors. What do you post about the list? Where we at? We got one more spot. One more spot. Blessings. Thank you so much. You said you fell asleep. I like Aldi too, Tammy. They be having such cute little stuff. Of course, your mom is with you in the spirit, beloved. We are all whole. We are all complete. We are all here now, eternally. We are always together, always together. And if you be open and allow yourself, you will hear them speak with you. You will. Yes. JB, do you have a question for the spirit, or do you just want to whatever comes out is what comes out? These things are so good, sis. How I've been picking up stuff that's at y'all stove. Cause that last wine we had was good too. It was like for a $10 wine. What? Man. Your sister has experience with the San Diego Regional Center? Yeah, I don't know if they do therapy, but they definitely do testing. But they do support autistic children over the age of 3. Yeah, yeah, more like case management. And I know Michelle has a background. Like, I know you have a degree. Why am I feeling psychology? I don't, is that what you finished your degree in? So that's what I'm getting. Like, I'm getting something with your credentials that may come together in a mix that you may not have considered. Yeah. Oh, wow. That'd be a great connection. Y'all should discuss that for real, for real. See, it's community over here. It's community over here. JB, you said you fell asleep, but you didn't tell me what you want for your question, beloved. Do you want just something from the spirit? Behavioral and social sciences. So I don't know. I feel like, look, I'm just saying. I ain't, in that field, but I feel like you say it really is. Okay. I'm hearing spiritual question. Yes, please. That's what I thought. I was hearing it like spiritual question. That's what I was thinking. They're getting the large lights here for you, JB. That's so funny. I was feeling it. Like spirit was saying something from the spirit, and then you said yes, please. That's hilarious. I do. I don't know how that comes together, Michelle, but I feel like you might be surprised how your qualifications come together. Hello, Harper. We have one more spot on the list. Are you an active subscriber, beloved? If I see that like go up one and the subscription go up one, we probably will add you. Spirits told me to take that back. They said it's not for that. They said if they say to add you, then they will add you. Are we adding? Yes. They said add Harper. But this session is for active subscriber readings. So it's generally reserved for active subscribers, and there's no cost, right? It's only for you to be subscribed to the channel and be active in the community. So we do this to honor those who are doing that throughout the week. But thank you, Spirit, because we are obedient to what they said. So if they put you on the list, Harper, we added you on the list. You just have to wait until your name is called, beloved. Your name is Margaret or Manpreet. Manpreet. Okay, hold on to your question, beloved. You are number 11 on the list, and I'm on number 3. So if you want to hang out, be patient, then we will definitely read your question. But if you check out before I get to you, then you won't get your read. So you can go out, come back, and see where we at. That's up to you. But when we get to you, if you are not here, that's the way it goes. They put that back on the table. JB. Cycle. A successful completion. A new cycle coming or into something. Oh shit. Is this a completion with a person, or are you getting ready to, I'm hearing step into your authority. It's something about you standing in your authority in this season. You may be challenged with your divine masculine energy, balancing it with your divine feminine, and knowing when to lean divine feminine and when to lean divine masculine. I'm seeing a yin and yang symbol. It's a deck of cards that they showed me. Yeah, toxicity. I don't know if it's fear, if it's something like protecting yourself. It's almost like calm. This bubble is almost giving me like bottled up energy. Do you feel like you're being bottled up? I'm hearing the words calm. I'm seeing positivity. They're giving me like pseudo positivity. Okay, so just be cautious because I don't know if it's resonating for you now. Oh, you say, oh yeah, so you could take that off the plate. What we was getting ready to say, but it's look, Spirit said in this new cycle they want you to balance out your masculine energy, your divine masculine energy, to know when to go feminine and when to go masculine. Don't be afraid by keeping things bottled up because it's something in this bubble and protecting your aura is giving like holding things in, and it's given out of some sort of emotion. I'm picking up fear. So you may have a tendency to just move in the arena of peace when you might need to actually defend yourself and stand up for your beliefs. Ooh, I just got hot. La 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 la. It is a deck of cards that I'm seeing, and I'm trying to remember where it's at. I don't know. I feel like it's over here somewhere. Which one? It's a yin and a yang deck, and it might be in here. We got to dig and get something out. That's what I'm feeling. Almost like they are having me do what they want you to do, which is dig something out. Y'all, they went right in there, pull these decks out, put my hand exactly on the right deck and pull this box out and didn't knock shit over. That is amazing. The spirit be knowing. When I tell y'all these is they cards and they know where everything is at, people don't be getting it. Y'all don't understand. I wish somebody could have seen how they just did that. Like, seriously. Like, look. Mm, look. So it was giving that balance. They showed us these cards, the yin and the yang. It's something with belief system. That's the first card out the box. And yeah, belief system is here. Temptation is here with some sort of self-deception. And North Node, destiny. We see nurture, protective. I do see something about protective. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that you are helped. Thank you so much. Kinder person. You said an old mindset. See, control. I definitely feel something about that. And the sabotage is giving like a lack of control. Not that you are out of control, but it's about your authority and sitting in a state of control. I don't know if there was a masculine energy in your life where, or you just don't like conflicts. You don't like to deal with, I do see conflicts, issues, stuff like that. You just may not be a person that's like a fighter. You like, I'd rather move in peace and calm, but it's something about not standing up for yourself or for your beliefs. That is a part of self-love, is what they're saying. It is. And it's something about fulfillment and abundance that's coming through, self-care, taking care of you. I don't feel like you're reuniting with anybody, but it's kind of like balancing your energy. And we see doubts. Like, do you feel like if you stand in your authority and you really do what you need to do to practice self-care in this way, that people are not going to connect with you? Like you're gonna push people away, so you may have a tendency to land into in peace. See, disharmony. It's like you would rather move in the energy of peace instead of saying the things. Chariot is coming through. I do feel strength. I feel determination. I feel you moving forward in a very strong way in this cycle, but it is going to require you to step into your masculine energy to balance that out, knowing when to be soft and when to be strong. Yeah, it's definitely giving me alignment with the Three of Pentacles, how to work with your energies. How to work with your energies. Knight of Swords, strength and determination. It's given like, Knight of Swords could get a little bit, a little feisty. They can be known to be a little bit angry, but it's like tempering that so that you don't explode. Like when things, you hold it back for so long and then it's like this spillage and everything comes out. Yeah, the truth, the clarity that's coming through. It's like to just kind of temper yourself, the ability to speak clearly, concisely, to say what it is that you mean what you say, and just be balanced. Like it ain't got to be all this or all that, I say. Anything else they said no. Temperance angel, balance. Balance, yo. You can do it. It's just balance. Balancing how you do it, and that's what's going on. Like that's what's either coming into view for you to kind of work on in this new season, in this cycle confirmation. The Hermit, yeah, High Priestess, yeah, it's definitely standing up for what you believe and what you know to be true. That's what Spirit is saying to you. Thank you. Ooh, thank you. Oh wow, you lost your voice for 5 years. Yeah, it's just practicing you balancing out that voice. Absolutely. It's a part of your self-care. It is loving on you to speak up for you, to defend you. Yeah, it's an opportunity for you to practice and master the sword. Your thoughts, your communication, your clarity, conciseness. Yes, that's the energy, that sword energy. Definitely bringing you to some sort. It will bring you a reward, but they want you to recognize something. Recognize it. Hey Harper, you are number 11. We just finished number 3. If you continue to do that right there with the anxious, impatient energy, I will take you off the list and we will block you. Everybody must have patience. Everybody is patiently waiting, right? And that's why we do active subscriber readings. That way you know what the energy is. You know what the flow is. See, you are there. They will take you up out of here. They really will. They really will. If you can't be patient and wait, right? Everybody's patiently waiting. Especially when it's something for free. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. It is what it is. Yeah, thank you, sister. See, Michelle from Life Mantra Tarot, the sister, she know. The spirit dress us, and the energy flows generally with what they put us on, right? What they put us on, because we don't dress us. We don't do none of this, right? So if they pulled out the blue, we talked about being in the flow. Throat chakra came out earlier, just so y'all know, right? And the green is all about grounding, earthing, heart chakra. We talked about that as well. So thank you, sister, for catching the vibes. Thank you, JB. I appreciate you so much for coming back all the time, for hanging out, for helping us grow the wheat field. We appreciate you. Yeah, what's going on? 5 of Cups and 4 of Swords. King of Cups. We welcome any cross watchers as well. I'm getting the vibe on cross watchers. So we welcome cross watchers, hang out. Everybody has the opportunity to flip their own energy. It's healing over here. It really is. If you don't believe, hang out, watch the messages, see the chat. When they resonate for the person that we're reading for, the spirit is bringing them their message. Maybe you would take a seed so that you can believe. Open up your heart to belief. Open up your mind. But it's all up to you, beloved. It's all up to you. Yes, we do protect each other. Hey, Clifford, thank you so much. Thank you, blessings. We do. We protect each other. So either you in or you out. It really don't matter though. However long you can stay, take a seat before you go away. We appreciate it. Hopefully we just have you think about something that's helpful. She is. What up, Bookie? It's your turn. It's your turn, beloved. Did I miss your question? Do you have a specific question? Hey, Rosemore. Thank you so much for tapping in. Getting in nature does help. It's very grounding. We were just, gardening yesterday. I think we talked about that, planting the garden. Ashe, Ashe, Cliff. Thank you so much. I hope you don't mind me shortening your name. We gotta give everybody a nickname. Yes. Right, right. Whatever the divine has. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for your beautiful messages from Mother Goddess. I appreciate the Mother God, the creation, the creator that which births all things, all of creation. She was like, don't be doing that. Alpha say, ooh, you are leaving a positive imprint on creation, Ashe. Look at the Hamas hand coming through. I'm getting that your spirit guides are protecting you. I choose to leave a positive imprint of light in the world through your thoughts. First and foremost, your thoughts, the words, and the deeds, what it is that you are doing. Anything else in this deck? They say no. We see opportunities. Opportunities abound is what I'm hearing, right? So keep your mindset, your thoughts geared towards that. Anything else? Nope. You saying nope, but I feel like she split the cards anyway. Confidence. Confidence, my dear. And we was just having this conversation. We were just having this conversation. She is. And we see the subscribers are creeping up, and it be like that journey. Sister Michelle knows, right? Sometimes it feel like we be in that space of like trying to break through, right? Trying to get the messages out. And we were talking about how it's a thing with the algorithm and holding back certain types of content. Look, see that growth to break through and the challenge that it is to grow forward, especially when you are a person, a creator, a content creator that's leaving a positive imprint. If you were out here, because y'all know when we get going, our mouth could get reckless, but it's not for ill will. We not cursing anybody like Sister was saying in her message, but we could cuss a person out like this. Hello, okay? So, but if you was on that karmic, if you was talking about, when your person coming back and what they ex is doing and all the nonsense, then you would be growing forward. But we not on that. We on that ascension. We on that North Node. We on that Aquarius. We on that past life energy so that you can understand the generational curses that we are breaking. You are moving the collective forward. And the information that you bring, again, let's keep it a buck. It's that shit that they don't want us to be saying. And when you say that he is a she, when we start talking about divine mother that birthed creation, that birthed everything, Jennifer say not reckless enough. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They want to shut you down. That shit could be isolating. We over here in our little corner trying to break through. And I don't know if you feel a sense of isolation or nope, I'm getting you getting ready to change your suit. It's something about changing your suit. What Divine Mother is doing with you is definitely changing you into something new. And we see the challenge of the facade, them past relationships, past versions of yourself, confidence to see yourself grow into a whole different being, a whole different being. Who you used to be, and you look at yourself, that is not going to be the person that you see. I can't fucking make it up. Renewal. It is not going to be the person that you see. Yeah, miracle is here. I feel opportunities is coming, but deal with the energy of impatience. Allow yourself to grow as the opportunities are also being formulated, and I'm hearing alchemized. You know how alchemy is the changing of something. So if I'm changing lead into gold, it's a process to doing it. It's alchemical. Everything in creation has a chemistry to it. It's the attraction of elements. It is the bonding. It is the bonds that make it strong and hold together. It continues to attract and to build. It becomes more complex as it is developing. And as your opportunities and your miracles are developing and being alchemized, you too are being developed. You are undergoing a change. You are being put into a whole new suit. And when you get a custom made fit, a custom made suit, you gotta go in, you gotta have to pick the fabric, and it got to be cut, and you got to be measured, and all this stuff. I mean, tailor made takes a minute. That's what we be saying. Like, if they ain't willing to sit and see how these ingredients gonna come together, then they must not be hungry for a meal, because this ain't fast food, beloved. It's just not. This that shit that nourishes and edifies your soul, so that you can be spiritually strengthened to bear the yoke that's on your shoulders. It's a difference. You want chicken nuggets, you in the wrong motherfucking place. You in the wrong place. Vortex, you want this one? We do see vortex. Release resistance and surrender to the flow of time. Don't fall into impatience. We're gonna put that right there. You're guided to trust the process. Let go of control and embrace the journey into the unknown. Yeah, Venus energy. Ooh, she feel hot, 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 hot. I'm feeling like the kid. Hot. Ooh, hot, mommy. That's hot. That's what I heard. Your heart is filled with compassion and understanding. Embrace this emotional intelligence, for your heart is a beacon that radiates love into the world. You will leave a positive imprint because not only are you tapped, but your heart is in it. It's your heart. And I don't know why I'm hearing that song. If your heart isn't in it, why can't you tell me so? So that song could be significant. But I feel like your heart is all the way in it. And so since your heart is in it, be patient and allow yourself and the opportunities to grow. Ooh, Cancer energy. That's that psychic. That's that typed in. Pay attention to your aura. I don't know if, nope, they're giving that attribute to you. So I don't know how many Cancer placements you have in your chart, but it's giving vulnerability is the source of your strength. It's not a weakness. So allow yourself to be vulnerable, to open up, and even deal with something in the past that you may, it's an issue in the past. It's something that's, you definitely have a deep emotion about it. And drawing upon it can bring you some sort of strength. It's something that you feel that may make you vulnerable, but it doesn't. It makes you stronger. And they want you to realize it, to embrace it, to, it's definitely giving a sense of confidence about it. It may be something that a chink in your armor of confidence is what it's giving, to embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I don't know why this just came to mind, but you know how some people will kind of see something about themselves, and I'm going very superficial. Uh, Miss Robin Rihanna, okay, that girl got a forehead, but instead of her allowing it to be something that other people would say she got a forehead, she embraced her shit. Like, look, bitch, whatever. It's a part of my strength. Okay, so it's like you being able to embrace that thing and making it your own. It becomes a part of your strength. It's not a weakness. So embrace your pace, embrace your flow, all of it. Your willingness to open your heart. Again, your heart is filled with compassion and understanding. Your willingness to open your heart and love creates connections that heal and inspire. Very healing, very inspiring. Yeah, the deeper you go, it's unlimited what the universe can bring when you understand that the great secret that thoughts become things. It's what you think. That's what they said. Yeah, I choose to leave a positive imprint of light in the world through my thoughts, words, and deeds. Your thoughts, your words, and your deeds. Yeah, allow the eclipse's energy to support your growth. Your growth. As you shed old patterns, whatever is in this facade, these old relationships, whether it's your childhood, your relationship with your child self, or your relationship with elders or others in your family, familiars, right? You're not a kid anymore, is what it's given. Like, I do me, I'm grown as fuck, releasing some sort of pattern, releasing what no longer serves you, and stepping into the fullness of your potential. Growth. Stepping into the fullness of your potential. Just to let that sit there for a second. I know it's backwards. Look, girl, bring that fire. Bring that motherfucking heat. Hello? Thank you. Thank you, sister. Thank you, Bookie. Hey, Miss Sonae. Thank you so much. I know you working and you listening. And if it got a little choppy, right, where we at? 66:47. So we just an hour and 5 minutes in. Yeah, definitely that vortex is coming through again. Definitely heavy on releasing resistance and surrender to the flow. Right? Continue to surrender, go deeper. You're guided to trust the process, let go of control, heavy on letting go of control. You said it today, allowing mother to take you where she's taking you and being okay with going all the way. Yeah, it's something that they want you to discover. I don't know if what this workaholic is. I do hear passion for the work. Your heart is in it for the service. Passion for the service. Yeah. Yeah, persevering, and I don't know what the vanities is, something in a 3D, but I do feel like it's something that you will either persevere over or something in that you may need to work through. Yeah. Anything else? They say one more. Purification. So I call upon divine energy to purify me and restore me to my highest vibrational state. I'm hearing the process, and it's something in the making. Yeah, support system and timeline shift. So it could be the fact, yeah, nourishment, like support system, individuals that nourish you, you nourishing yourself. I don't know if it has something to do with your diet. It could be certain types of foods. I'm seeing words again like the alchemy, things that are taking place within you. that support your gift, help you channel, bring the messages through. Like Veronica always says all the time, like to stay hydrated helps her stay into the flow. We know that water is a conductor of electricity. We know that we are electrical beings, so that for you to operate in your highest vibrational state, pay attention to your nutrition. I'm seeing magnesium, I'm seeing copper, I'm seeing potassium, I'm seeing selenium. So I don't know if you take a multivitamin or you just may need to eat more foods where you get your trace minerals. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, beloved. Thank you, Buki. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Michelle, you say that's a message for you too. Me as well. Look, hello, hello. Right? We be having off and on, like we eat really good and then we be eating really bad. So yes. Yes, yes. Hey, Mystic Sunflower. Thank you so much for tapping in, beloved. Yes, taking your magnesium nightly. Yes. Because you need it. It helps you rest. We don't rest well when we don't have our electrolytes and our trace minerals. You know what I'm saying? And also, if you are a medium and you are a psychic, a channeler, a conduit for the spirit, to harness that energy takes a lot. And so to nourish the vessel is important. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, whew, thank you, Buki. Mindy, you are up, beloved. Buki, it's something about workaholic. They don't want you to push yourself too hard, right? You don't want to push so hard where you start to feel a kind of way. I do feel like it's something with somebody may have done something to you and they want you to honor that past so that you can release you. Thank you. Because they was not going to let me move forward without saying it. Thank you. Whatever the Most High has. That's so funny because I started hearing whatever you want. You know I will provide whatever you need me. Thank you, Mandy. King of Cups is coming through with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Chains, ego, breaking chains, an illusion of being trapped, accepting responsibility for your situation and then making choices that support your path to happiness, releasing any addiction or unhealthy habit. I see a King of Cups here. I don't know if this is you, where you need to balance out your energy and come to balance, making a decision of who you choose to commune with, to share your cup with. We do see the Ten of Swords. So either you're thinking about leaving a situation or you have experienced some sense of betrayal or hard ending, the end of something. And now we see plans with the Knight of Pentacles. They are given practical planning, loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive, planning carefully before you're taking action. So you could be planning to take some sort of action to end something, to end a situation, a connection perhaps that's bringing you some sort of sadness. Maybe you want relief in your life to be coming back to a state of emotional balance. Oh, you did end it 6 months ago. Okay, good. I'm glad that is resonating. Do you feel at peace or are you still feeling like you are balancing your energy? I'm picking something up with balancing the emotion. I do feel like you are pouring into yourself and kind of moving through your healing journey, but I feel like that progression of truly balancing, yes, balancing. Yep, that's what we're picking up. So thank you so much. This one, yeah, magician. I'm getting like, I'm hearing creating a new beginning. Thank you to the Most High. Yeah, King of Swords. The spirit of wisdom, intelligence, speaking to you. I'm hearing attempting to move you. Yeah, Seven of Swords is attempting to move you. It may be trying to give you some sort of strategy, like a way of navigating this new terrain. I don't know if like you feel like thief in the night type of energy, like you just kind of, I don't feel lurking. I don't feel lies. I don't feel deceit. But it's given like an assassin almost. I just said it don't feel like that, but it do. Can they definitely said assassin, like moving through the night like a silent unalive. Yeah, you look. You about to tear the game up. Is what it's given. And I'm going to tell you why I'm picking that up. I see justice coming through, balance. We said you were balancing something. And King of Cups is very emotionally balanced. Whatever it is that you're mixing up, you're brewing up in this magician, the spirit of intelligence is telling you how to move. It's very strategic so that you can hit your target, is what it's giving. Like you can hit the goal and ain't nobody going to see you coming. They not going to see you coming. That's what I'm getting. Justice. Not only am I getting a sense of karmic justice, so whoever you left behind, we're not going to get into what their karma is, but it's giving the fruit of their choices. And I'm also picking up the fruit of yours, and I feel like everything is going to work out all right. This could be, nope, this is you, King of Pentacles energy. I feel like you on your way to your emperor energy, like fully bodied in your divine masculine. I feel like you moving with strength and authority, as giving heavy confidence with Queen of Wands. If you are not feeling extra confident right now, work on your confidence, right? Because I feel like the spirit is kind of telling you how to move and which way to go forward. It's giving like you will be very fruitful, because we saw that Knight of Pentacles right here. I can't make this shit up because here's the Nine of Pentacles. It's definitely given very fruitful, very fruitful. So you walking away and planning carefully, right? And the spirit of intelligence, which is that King of Swords, is telling you what to do. One, we see emotionally balanced. Two, I'm seeing two cups. It could be again you balancing your spiritual energy, your divine masculine, your divine feminine energy. But I do see you leaning into your authority. It's giving divine masculine, and whatever it is you're standing in a place of strength to alchemize and to bring forward a sense of balance and justice in your life and fruitfulness. Yeah, and it's all because you walked away, beloved. Anything else? Nope. That's what I got. Ten of Pentacles. Full of energy, vibrancy, vitality, and coin stability after leaving this situation. And it's all because they want you to balance your energy, and right now they want you to be over here in its masculine energy. Yes. Anything else? Nope. That's it. And I feel like once you master something, yeah, it's definitely a lesson here. Yeah, Queen of Swords, they want you to sit in a position of being open to consider, right? To listen to the King of Swords, which is the spirit of wisdom, spirit of intelligence. Thank you so much. I'm glad that it resonated. I hope it helped. Yeah, look, it's a balance and it's bringing you abundance. Y'all see us shuffle these cards and these two come right back out. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, and it's always like the balancing, like when you walk away, especially, and we talked about that on the Rising Message Mystic. And I left some of our testimony in terms of like how sometimes you walk away and a person will think that you will stay because of like what the life looks like instead of what it feels like. When you call a harsh ending and end something and you walk away knowing that you can rebuild and you can start all over again, that the spirit is with you to bring you to a place of stability and balance in your life where your heart is full, then you will be surprised what you can do. See, when your heart is full, Ace of Cups, definitely from the heart, when you walk away so that your heart can be full, because 8 cups and 9 cups is 8 cups, and the Ace of Cups is 9 cups. So your heart can be full. Thank you so much. Whew, spirit. Thank you. Look, you talking about strength. Yeah. Holding your boundaries. Yeah, 3 of Cups. You will be celebrating. You will be celebrating. So if you feel in any kind of way, let it go. Thank you, Mystic. I feel like Spirit gave that message for you, beloved. Thank you, Mandy. I appreciate y'all. What up, Kane Cooper, the Don? The Don is in the house. What up, beloved? Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much for tapping in. I thank you so much for all of your energy. Goddess, you are up next, beloved. If you are still here, it's Goddess, and then Tanisha, Blessings, and then Tammy. We had Harper, but I don't know if they were timed out or if they were blocked out. But Harper, if you are still here and you are exercising patience, we are more than willing to oblige. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. What does Divine want you to know for your highest good? We're going to shuffle these and put these up and then ring the bell to what? Woo! Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Active subscriber readings. Positive energy, positive energy, positivity. The Magician is coming back in with the Queen of Cups. Goddess. What? Ooh, 5 of Swords. And yeah, I heard it before they showed me the Lovers. Are you concerned about love and connection? Like whether you're going to manifest it or what's being cooked up, what the spirit is brewing up? Yeah. Don't worry. See, 9 of Swords to the 5 of Wands. Don't worry. Clear your energy. Clear your energy. They want you to have fun. Are you dating you? Are you flirting with you? Are you bringing in joyful, playful, lighthearted energy and really exuding it? I feel like they want you to bring down some sort of stress. The 9 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, mental conflict. I don't even know if it's something to do with in the past. Maybe you have had relationships that brought a lot of stress, a lot of drama, a lot of chaos. Do you have any connection with that? Have you transmuted the energy in terms of what type of relationship that you actually want to manifest? Because if you are manifesting with the energy that we just saw, which is like stress and conflict, you will call in a karmic lesson, and I feel like the spirit doesn't want you to do that. Yeah, see, 5 of Pentacles is coming out. It's some sort of loss. I don't know if it's a sense of loneliness, like you're missing out on something, but it's a lesson here that they want you to learn. If you manifest from this energy with the 5 of Pentacles, you will call in a lesson, beloved. You see the textbook? That's what they are saying. It's giving me an energy of confusion. Yeah, so it's something with a cycle, either closing something out or something they want you to be aware of before you go into this new cycle. Yeah, Chariot and Judgment. I do see choice making with the judgment. It's giving me the way this is card number 20, but I heard 2.0, like a new and improved version of you. That's what I'm picking up. Yes, somebody that's connected, healed, tethered, whole, complete. You know that there's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. When your life feels whole and complete and you are moving from this energy, like I'm good with me, like I get it. You know, you are flirting and dating and not dating, but it's giving, yeah, flirting and dating even yourself, right? It's like shit, moving that energy is strong. And yeah, see, it's hermit. It's about you this season. To be planted, to be grounded, to be rooted. You know, understanding your boundaries, holding them like you know what it is. It don't matter who it is. 3 of Cups. You got a community, friend, sisterhood, or things that you are doing that's keeping your life full for you. It's going to turn the wheel. It's going to bring in good karma, good love. I'm hearing the spirit say they just want you to know. They wish you knew. High priestess, right? It's strength here. And using your intuition, being tapped into it, allowing the spirit to show you the secret things, right? And this is all about reciprocity, giving and receiving. Because again, if you manifest from this energy, you're going to manifest in a lesson. Yeah, see clarity. Anything else? No. That's really what they want you to think about. I'm feeling like over the next week, really tune into your energy and see how you are loving and dating and treating yourself. Treat yourself. Yeah, see, like you was in a partnership with you. Like 4 of Wands, give yourself that energy, like that 10 of Pentacles energy. What would you give to a person, a partner? Give that to you. Fall so deeply in love with you. I feel like it's a mental conflict over this right here that could call in a toxic situation. So make plans to love on yourself. Oh, thank you, beloved. I appreciate you because I did see that 8 of Wands. That will accelerate you. You switching and flipping that energy will accelerate you. What up, Rick James? Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Goddess. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for lending me your energy, for trusting me, trusting the spirit to bring the message. Yeah. 7 of Cups to the Page of Wands. Is somebody in the field confused over a message? No. Yeah, oh, maybe it's just you, God. It's like the spirit of intelligence wants you to tap in. No, it's not you. It's not you. I keep picking up crosswatcher energy. That's why I'm pausing. Thank you, spirit. Thank you for keeping us clued in. Hello, Paula. Thank you so much, beloved, for tapping in. I keep picking up crosswatcher vibes, y'all. So if I stop and clear the energy, then y'all know why. Yeah, it's some sort of resistance. What's this? Uh. mm. Okay, spirit. Back to the wheat field. Back to the wheat field. Back to the wheat field. Thank y'all so much. We're going to clear this deck because I just got a personal message for us. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you love the vibe. Thank you, Mindy. I appreciate you. Thank you, Goddess. Veronica. What up, sister? Aya's inspired Toro. She's definitely an inspiring, healing reader. Please check her out. practically personals on Wednesday and Sunday, round about 6 to 7-ish EST. But you got to be there as soon as you got to be like this when she go live. You got to be right there. Because if you don't, within 2 to 3 minutes of her going live, she done filled up a list of 33. You might be on the overflow. And look, I'm just saying, wait 5 minutes till after she start her live, you ain't getting on the list. You're not getting on it. You better be there. As soon as you see her bubble go live, that notification come up, you got to be on it. To what? I'm just saying, it is what it is. It's wild. See, she going on later as the weather shift. We gonna be going on early because I told y'all this gonna be the last 8 p.m. EST ASR because your girl IT. We gonna be outside, beloved. Spirit is getting a question. What would you like, beloved Veronica? What would you like? We picked up the questions. Oh, you said whatever comes up and comes out. Okay, Spirit grabbed a question. Is their version of the bowl? Ooh, dun 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 dun. What you say, spiritual baddies? Oh man, look, sis, we got to do something. Which one would you like, beloved? This one. Thank you. I'm feeling Texas. I didn't want Buki to think I was a stalker, but I'm like, look, if it's not Chicago, it's gonna be Texas. I'm for real. Hey, Christine. I'm not for sure if you asking me a question, but the live is for active subscriber readings. I do have one more space because I did not see Harper tap back in. They probably got frustrated and impatient. They got kicked out. So, you got to be on the list. You should be an active subscriber. Yeah, and if you make the list, you got to hold your question and be patient until we get to you. The spiritual crew, the moderators, they will bounce you. We got spiritual bouncers. I'm telling y'all. Let's clear this again. Veronica. Woo. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What does happiness mean to me? Look at that. What did you send me earlier this week about the ability to just be? I'm telling y'all, spiritual bouncers. What does it mean to me? What does happiness mean to me? I'm hearing somebody say, or like the feeling I'm hearing so many things. Of course, to just be yourself, to be your beautiful, healing, inspirational, motivating self. But why do I feel like, okay, they're giving me typing. You see the realm, you see the vibe, what they're channeling. I don't know what the typing is about. If does have something to do with writing or narrating or writing a story, the story that's being written, and you writing it through every deed that you are performing. It's something with that. So they're giving us the ancestor deck again, and I'm feeling something else. I'm feeling the other ancestor deck. Thank you. Thank you. I see shamanic healing. You are writing some sort of story. It's something being written. You are performing it and writing it all at the same time. Angels and ancestors. Oracle cards. She could make a deck. I don't know if you have thought about that. Have you ever thought about creating a deck of cards, Veronica? Like a for real, for real? Not just like our makeshift, but like, yeah. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Have you ever dreamed about it? Have you ever daydreamed or fantasized about what it would be like? There, when people tell you to write a book, you say that's what the channel is for. You do think about designing a deck. Yeah, because it's coming to mind your energy, right? They definitely were giving me like the vibe of designing a deck. And it's something about how you do what you do and how you perform it, the various different things. Like you're writing your destiny, this narrative. And I feel like the narrative will translate into your own deck of cards. And yeah, something tangible with the Queen of Pentacles. Tangible. Knight of Cups coming from your love, your space. Anything else here? Nope, Two of Cups. I feel like two things coming together. The Hierophant. Not only like spiritual teaching and guidance. You don't have the patience to sit there and write a whole book. So you tell us the stories. But it's given like it's something with how you say things and like, because you will journal small snippets and stuff like that. I feel like it will translate into a deck of cards. Yeah, set your sight higher. Seven of Cups, like you looking all the way to the fucking clouds and shit. Here, daydreamy energy, this and that, and this and that, and this and that, and options. So setting your sights higher, right? And I feel like it's so many different things that you have collected and how it would translate into a deck of cards. You have a very unique way of saying things, right? I see a card that says, "Thank you, Spirit." You crack me up every time. And it's not like people don't say thank you to the Spirit. It's just your Veronica way of saying it. And you say it right when you deliver a message. Like you could tell somebody that they in a toxic karmic energy or the spirit has something that is serious for them to know, right? And that's really going to help them grow, expand, heal something, call something to the forefront. And you will say, "Ooh, that was good. Thank you, Spirit." Like it just adds that little lighthearted at the end of a tough message. Yes, yes. So signature. Yeah, move in a new direction, a traveler. Moving in a new direction. I feel like this could cause some sort of shift for you. Of course, we don't do timelines, but I feel like it's just another direction to take, another new direction to take. This, yeah. I do see fruit and growth. Enjoy growth and reaping the rewards. Yeah, I feel like it. Queen of Pentacles definitely being something that you could eat from. Like it could bring in fruit for you to eat. Anything else in here? This one, yes, yes, yes. All right. See, shedding old skin. So I'm hearing the power of the pen. It could, I don't know if I don't feel like you will give up the channel. I don't feel like you'll give up jewelry. I just feel like it's going to help you continue to shed old skin in terms of who you used to be, moving you into a new direction and you becoming more fruitful. Yeah, learn from spiritual experiences. You are a great teacher, and the things that you will put on your card, I feel like is very beneficial for those who are hearing it. Very healing for those who are open to healing information. Yeah, I feel like Mother God is telling you to birth something new Yeah. Anything else? Nope. That's what we got. See? So if they're telling you, follow the voice of your soul, a new direction. Whew. Thank you. Whew, your ancestors be coming through. Says Star. Yes. Wordsmith. Yes. See, JB says she would like to pre-order the deck, please. Hello. Yeah, it'll help you take care of your needs, like whatever this is. I feel like I don't know why you're giving me ignite your passion. So I do feel that because you always talk about like your decks of cards and you know, um, the imagery. You have such an appreciation for it in a way that a lot of people don't even think about. You notice such small things. I'm interested in, how you would imagine it. Like, what is the energy that you would put on it to see another one of your creations in a whole different arena? Like, you just being you and pulling out something that is just signature to you. Yeah, that could be some plans ahead of you. Thank you. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. I love it. Yes. Yes, good passive income. Absolutely. Yes, Michelle. Yes, Michelle. Yeah. Tanisha, you are up, beloved. Then we have Blessings. Then we have Tammy. And then we have room for one more. Please provide guidance from Spirit at this time. Thank you so much. You want a question? No, they don't want this. Let's shuffle these ancestor cards. You want those? Yeah. Six of Pentacles is showing. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Reciprocal energy. I'm hearing loyalty, dedication. Are you having a challenge or recently had an issue with people reciprocating their level of dedication, loyalty, commitment to you? Have you found yourself to be a type of person where you give out a lot of energy that isn't reciprocated? That's kind of what is coming through. Yeah. See, fearless and stand strong. Tanisha say, "Yerp." Mother Goddess is coming through and hold space for this message. Mother Goddess is coming through. Mother God, Alpha, Omega. I'm hearing comforter. I don't know if your soul needs comforting, like if your heart needs comforting about something. I do see warrior, fearless, to be fearless, to stand strong, especially when it comes to unreciprocated or unrequited is what I'm hearing. Unrequited relationships, off balance, where people are not giving you the energy that you are putting out, they're not giving it back. And especially if somebody was being disloyal to you, not committing. I'm hearing non-committal and disloyal. Yeah, Seven of Cups. It's giving this person was probably bringing in confusion. It's not giving me dreamy energy. So Eight of Cups had to walk away from this Two of Cups. Damn. Eight of Cups, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, Two of Cups. I don't know if this Two of Cups is you coming into balance with yourself, with your energies, or maybe you will be connecting to somebody else and they maybe want you to think about this. Somebody could be coming in or something could be changing for you soon. Knight of Wands to the Two of Wands. That's three wands. So they want you to pay attention to your energy. Pay attention to your energy. Unless you either getting into something now or fairly recently, but it's given that something could be coming, something could be changing. And I feel a level of intensity, heat with the Knight of Wands. So be careful to make sure that you vet a person to understand their plans and their motives. Because I'm feeling unrequited relationships, or somebody just either not being non-committal or they're not giving. It's not reciprocal. Yeah, Three of Cups energy. So be cautious. Do you want a question? It's causing something to be questioned, the confusion. Like, what is this? Yeah, Eight of Swords, a mental mind trap. Be cautious about somebody getting you in your head or having you stuck in your head in a state of confusion and not knowing what the hell it is. I feel like you done been down that road before, and the spirit said no more, never more, no more, never more. They have me counting these up. 7 and 8 is 15. That's toxic energy. You may have been concerned in the past, and again, relationships not reciprocal. What energy you coming in, what you give it, and not getting back what you were putting in. I don't know if you were feeling a sense of, afraid. I'm hearing scarcity. Like you may not have walked away from people when you needed to walk away. You may have let things go on longer than it needed to be before you walked away. Like allowed the confusion or set in confusion. Relationships should be clear. You should not have any confusion about where this is going or what their intentions are. Their words and their actions should be aligning. You should be able to see it. There's also like, what is the fruit that they are coming with? What does their life look like? All of that principled ish. Right. And it's like, don't be afraid to walk away from relationships. If it's confusion, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, walk away from that connection. Don't get trapped in your head. It's something that mother wants you to know so that you can break your own stronghold. Yeah, 3 of Cups. Anything else? Yes. So what's the question? A narc X. Yeah. They move, they capitalize off keeping people off balance. They definitely are not reciprocal. What does love mean to me? That's the question. Spirit said, what does love mean to you? Love should be dedicated, committed. It should be clear. It shouldn't have any confusion, right? Communication is coming through. So I don't know if this person was an over communicator, like they just talked a lot, or they didn't allow you to have your voice, or when you did speak, if they gaslit you and led you into confusion. Try to get you wrapped up in your head, because now all of a sudden I feel a word disturbance. I feel almost tongue tied or tongue twisted, almost to the point where I slightly felt frustrated a little bit and trying to formulate the words. Like I knew and I could hear what they're telling me to say, but to get it out was an issue. So I don't know if that's the energy that this person put you in, but it's given working through that emotion, because 15 cups and 2 more cups is 17. That's healing, and it's still giving emotional healing. Being strong enough to know that when something is leading you into a state of confusion, that you will walk away from it. It doesn't matter the connection. A good connection where you guys are exchanging with reciprocity, right, on high vibrational energy, it will not keep you stuck in this 8 of Swords, the 7 of Cups. It won't. So continue to discern and understand, what does love mean to you. That's what Spirit said. Warrior, be fearless and be strong, even in your divine feminine energy. Be graceful in your movement and your action, a child and master. They are peaceful, they are graceful, but damn it, if you come up, okay? It ain't gonna be what you thought it was, Ashe. Divine feminine energy is strong, right? She knows confusion is not the way. Not no future faking, not no fantasy, not no illusion. Not no illusion. A divine masculine in his proper energy is going to lead with strength and love, authority. They're going to speak from clarity. They're going to ensure that you are clear on what it is. They're not going to have you in your head, and they're not going to have you confused. If those are the attributes in any relationship, be strong enough in yourself, be fearless to walk away from it. Anything else? Nope. That's what Spirit said. I pray that it resonates. Definitely a warrior for real, for real. Yeah, take note of intuitive messages. So Spirit may want you to take note of what you feel, the wisdom of your body. Because I do see this Three of Cups over here. So 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, that's the 20 is that judgment? Judgment. 19 is the sun card. I think judgment is 20 and the world card is 21. Judgment. That's your judgment. That's how you will discern. That's how you'll make the judgment. Listening to all of this intuition, all of this flow energy. Cups is love. What does love mean to you? And the swords is mental, is thoughts, is communication. Right? Yeah, that's 20 cups. 7, 15, and another 5, that's 20. That's judgment. You're so welcome, beloved. Are you so bad with I'm learning. I'm learning. You know who inspired me to really get the numbers down? And I know most of the higher numbers more than I know the lower. Was Empress T 444. She know them numbers like the back of her hand. Take care of your needs. Tanisha, make sure you taking care of your needs. What does love mean to you? Two of Cups. Heavy on the energy for the wheat field to love on yourself the way that you want another person to love on you. You opened up communication with the ex after almost a year. See, you see the spirit doing this. Be cautious. Because if they are not, they have not changed. And it takes a certain type of person to have a relationship, a romantic relationship with a narcissist. Make sure that your heart is built for that. Because I'm picking up heavy confusion and I'm picking up that Eight of Swords. Heavy confusion and Eight of Swords. It's like mentally conflicted, gaslit, keeping you emotionally distorted. They don't. They don't. A lot of them do not change. This person would have to be a special type of narcissist that's going to therapy, that is dedicated to changing how they behave, seeing themselves and understanding that what they do and how does their disorder, because NPD, a diagnosed narcissist, that person has a disorder that it takes great care and attention in therapy so that they can see how their disorder is affecting their relationships. And not all of them ability have enough ability to sustain that. A pathological liar. Yeah, beloved. Yeah, what does love mean to you? That question. What does love mean? Right? And his codependency is not your issue to fix. He will siphon out your energy. If you coming through with the mother of earth energy, divine feminine energy, a healer or somebody that has an affinity for those who you want to nurture that, empathetic, you are not his healer. You are not. It's therapy for that. And it's a special discipline in therapy for that. So us regular schmegulas, unless you are a psychologist, specialize in narcissism, that may not, it ain't a spirit telling me to say, they telling me to fuck mince words. Fuck that, Lati. Spirit said that is not on your resume, it's not on your resume. If that's not your specialty, it's really not. It's really not. I'm just saying. Spirit said no. Look, for a while, look, shit, look. Whew. I gotta breathe because look, I was in I had one. I had one. I know. I had one. It's so many of us that's done had run-ins with these people. And when I tell you, they will have you sitting and no, beloved, no, because it needs to come out. Anything that happens in a reading is for purpose. It's for purpose. That's why it's testimony to Tarot. It right? It is what it is. Look, Veronica, same, because some of these people are absolutely insane, and I almost lost my life in relationship with one when I said, "Well, look, real shit. It's not a game. It's not a game. It is not a game." For a lot of people who have a run in with a true narcissist, that shit can be life or death, beloved. When I tell you, when I told y'all that I put a whole fucking 50 continental states between me and this motherfucker, left California to New York, from the West Coast to the East Coast, from one ocean to another. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Not at all. Look, choose your path and choose your direction. Spirit say be committed to your own healing and to your own safety. You know, the future of what it could have been, it would never be that. They are skilled in making you believe that it's going to be something that is just not. It is unrequited. It is not reciprocal. They are only dedicated to themselves, yo. Take note of those messages. Take note of the message. Thank you. Veronica said New York to Oregon. Girl, see, I saw the demon. Look, when you see, you already know. You know, beloved, don't open up the door. Don't do it. Don't open up the door. Look, sometimes, look, I have not the I have not spoke to that man. The last time he spoke directly to me, and I did not respond. I did not respond. We were sitting in the courthouse with competing protection orders. He was trying to make me look like I was crazy. He knocked the fucking doors off the hinges. The police had been to our house for 6 days straight. He had them convinced that I was some sort of fucking privileged stay-at-home wife, and he was doing everything. We both were making six. Okay? At that time, I wasn't quite at six. I had been at six. We transferred to a different industry and I had to start all over. But I was in the high fives, just under 80. Okay? Paying bills, taking care of the kids, doing everything. He had them convinced that I was doing nothing and he was doing everything. And I was a disgruntled housewife. He put up cameras in our bedroom to try and prove that I was nuts. He was video recording me coming out of the bathroom naked, and he was the only person that had access to the footage. I don't know what the fuck he was doing with that shit. The day I took the cameras down out the bedroom, he threw a fucking fit. I got locked out on the fucking patio with no way down. I ended up being homeless. That night, the police made him promise he was going to sleep in a different bedroom. He didn't. He knew the doors was locked. He came into the master, took his shower, He saw me waiting by the door. I said, "You good? You got everything you need for the night?" He said, "Yes." He left out. I locked the door. And I couldn't necessarily lock them because he had broken open the doors before, so the locks didn't work. I tried to bind them and tie them together so he just couldn't open them up. He went through the door. He knocked them off the hinges, beloved, not just break them open. The doors were off the walls. He ended up going to jail that night, and I ended up in the hospital. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ooh. If my testimony would help anybody, I'll gladly give it. I'll gladly give it. Trust in higher forces. Trust in higher forces. I get it. People might leave. It is what it is, but I don't care. Look, we here for a reason to say what we need to say. People be leaving that. They do. They do. They do. You know what I'm saying? Ring the bell on that. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Thank you, Spirit. This. Spray some cedar. Get rid of that negative energy. You finally off? Yes, clear that energy. But I appreciate you. You've been coming back around here for a nice while. This is not your first time allowing us to service you and to read your energy. And if my testimony could help you in any kind of way, beloved, I surely give it. I appreciate you. Thank you. See, you left. Yeah, left before then. You didn't want to be in prison or unalived. Yeah, yeah. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's the truth. Spirit said absolute truth. It ain't no lie. It ain't no lie, beloved. It's just not. Thank you. My spirit team told me that it was one night. It was so tough because he was just looking for an argument just to fuck with me. And they told me, get up and leave right now. I was like, time to go. Time to go. They said, get up and go. Wow. Yo, see, try to push you down the damn stairs with the baby in your arms. They don't be caring, not even for the kids. It's all about them. Wow. Wow, Veronica. Blessings, you are up, beloved. Beloved, blessings, you are up. Then it's Tammy, and then we have space for one more because Harper got kicked out. So we crossing them off the list. 1023, 123. 123. I know we lost a lot of people on that, but it is what it is. The ones who's supposed to be here, they'll be here. Otherwise, it is what it is. Wow. You left while he was in jail with whatever you could carry. Oh no, oh no, oh no. If people are not, look, it is what it is. Folks gonna be here. They gonna be here. If they supposed to be here, they'll be here. We already got all the wheat. So we not worried. We not worried. We are not concerned, beloved. We are not worried. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. See, Tanisha, you don't owe this person no explanation. I mean, if you want to, however you choose to handle it, whatever your spirit team tell you to do, but you could quite easily just say, no, this is not going to work for me, and block. No contact is usually best. It can be difficult to break away from it and to heal from that situation. Trust me. And y'all will hear me say, I love him, but I don't like him. That's because when I love somebody, I love you forever. I am never going to not love you. There's nothing that a person can do to make me not love them, but you damn sure could make me not like you. And I don't associate with shit I don't like. And that's just period. I could go ahead, I can love you and not like you. I can love you and not fuck with you. I can forgive you and deny you access forever. They are not mutually exclusive. Hello. Hello. Okay. Blessings, are you still here, beloved? Did I see you? She may have had to tap out for a sec. We'll hold space for her just in case she comes back. You can't keep loving someone who intentionally hurt you. I understand, Desi. I do. I do. And as much as, like I said, he intentionally did it. And I do love him. I love him. I love the kids. But I would never fuck with that man ever again. I would never talk to him ever again. I don't want to be in the same vicinity. None of that shit. Just period. Absolutely not. Nothing. Nothing. No. 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 Oh, she went to go get a shower. Okay. Tammy, you were up next, beloved. And that's because I love all of creation. There's a lot of things that I don't like that's in creation, but I love creation. I love all of creation the same way that I love me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we send you much love and strength, beloved, because it's not easy. It's definitely not. Tammy, you still here with us, beloved? Spirit, talk to me. You loving the hibernation? I'm seeing journey and I'm picking up wisdom, the wisdom oracle. They're giving me three person journey, energy, and the wisdom oracle. So we're gonna see. Yeah, it's definitely hard. It is. It is. For a long time, I just didn't understand like why a person would do that. Why? How could they do that? How could I end up in that? And I blamed myself for a long time. I did have to take responsibility for my own choices, but at the end of the day, I learned so much. Thank you, Spirit. Cleanse my energy. You said 4 years of healing, Tammy. It's been since 2021. So I'm on 5. And I'm just I feel good. The last couple of years, I feel good. I feel good where I'm at. You know what I mean? I feel whole. I feel complete. I feel strong. And I'm even getting to the point where I feel ready, like ready to welcome new energy into our life. Like this soulmate. I feel mated in my soul, and I just keep doing the things that I'm doing, loving on self, and filling my life with all the things that make me happy. And I know that when we're ready, when the time is right, divine timing, it shall be. It shall be. It is what guided me. Not only did I already love tarot because I like astrology and everything already, but um, it definitely was one of the things that helped me heal, to understand self, to understand more. Yeah, I do feel it because, like I said, anybody that knows my testimony knows that when I sat across that from that man and I looked at him, I know that we have past life energy together. We have done this before because when I saw him and I looked in his eyes, I knew that he was my husband. I heard the spirit say that that's your husband, and that's one of the reasons why I stayed. And I feel like it was a test for the both of us, right? A test in me to walk away from something I could have walked away, or I choose to go through it, and I chose to go through it, and I'm so much better on the other side of it, though. It is. I am. And I'm so grateful that I was protected while I was in it. A lot of people I don't recommend because I don't know your story and how it's supposed to happen. But I feel like I could have taken it either way. If I had walked away, I still would have been good. And since I chose to go through it, I still came out good. Right? It was hard, but it was good. And it awakened me. It did. Not only did I come out with a different level of awareness. Yeah, I died in that relationship. Who I used to be died in that. Yeah. Whew. Thank you. See, exchanging gifts. We definitely don't exchange the same way, beloved. We don't. Yeah, it changes you. It definitely changes you. Yeah. After going through what we went through, we are so grateful to have a breath of life. We learned to count flowers. Flowers got us through a very dark time. Poised for success is coming through. Tammy, are you on your pedestal and exchanging gifts? They put that back out. Exchange. We see balance, to be fair, and look, the breath. Who just said breathe? Yeah, Tammy, you did. Message for you, beloved. Something about breathing. We see the question why. All that glitters isn't gold. Chaos and conflict. Regeneration. Regenerating, restoring from chaos and conflict. All that glitters isn't gold. Asking the question why. Message. Justice. Breathing. Exchanging in this way. Just have to make sure that it's just your energy. I don't want anything else infiltrating your message. I'm getting there's a message. It's something exchanging energy. I do see all that glitters is in gold, regenerating from some sort of chaos and conflict, understanding that everything that glitters is in gold, but it's something about exchanging. We see a message. It could be to discern why. Right, this message could give you revelation on why. We did see that poised, like somebody poised for success or set up on a pedestal. We see justice, to breathe, the ability to breathe. Look, balance, to be fair. Balancing something out. Angel of balance. Justice. And we see the breath. I'm hearing rest and meditation. This. Yeah. I'm hearing rest and meditation. Thank you to the spirit. And it's weird because rest and meditation gives Four of Swords vibes, but it's 19, like the sun. Thank you to the spirit. Anything else in this deck? They say no, but they're pointing to something else. Judgment. Judgment is coming in. Woman holding a coin, so it could be some balance or stability. Definitely balance. Yin and yang. Door to the spirit is here, entering therein. Asking why, prayer, or just seeking. Patience. Seek and you shall find. Ask and you shall receive is what I'm hearing. Appreciation coming through and walking away. So again, it's that vibe of walking away from something to gain and understanding the why. Understanding the why. Friendship and doubt is coming through. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Yeah. See, and even in these, because it's kind of giving me like that vibe. Even in these dark situations, we can blame other people. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was fake. It wasn't real. It ended up with chaos and conflict. I have to recover from this. But at the end of the day, we accept responsibility for our own well-being. When spirit tells you it's time to do something, time to move, time to be out, time to walk away, then we have the ability to do it. Walking away is 27 and exchanging gifts is 27. And we said the sun card with the 19, we called it, here it is right here. So 27 and 27, exchanging gifts. That's kind of like that reciprocity and what to walk away from, beloved. Like understanding it, realizing it, seeing it, and even being strategic about how to close a cycle. Especially if you were with somebody that was manipulating or using your heart energy, right? Or you having the ability to manifest from your heart, being on the temple pathway. And sometimes when we go through these very challenging things and we come into enlightenment and you are still able to hold on to your heart after going through something so tough, you are able to take responsibility for your own well-being, to call justice, to come to balance. You get the message. You understand the why. You can accept the judgment. And I feel like that not only increases your own energy, but it allows you to be abundant. To bring, look, gratitude and appreciation, because appreciation came through and now we see gratitude. Like at the end of the day, you are grateful. And sometimes, like the justice, and I'm seeing two things. I'm getting two things. First, gratitude to just breathe and to just fucking be. That's a whole thing. But I'm getting whatever justice and balancing is coming is going to allow you to breathe and be free. You're going to have a lot of gratitude for this, appreciation. Yeah, just be patient. We see that I accept that everything happens in divine order and divine timing. Yeah, perseverance is key for you right now, and it definitely has something to do with relationships as well. The tenant of love. Friendship is coming in. I'm hearing that song from Shy, and that's been kind of channeling. Like when we see friendship and love, they've been bringing that through. Like the very next time, they will be my friend. So I don't know if you were considering relationships and you were thinking about something, the possibilities of it may be opening the doorway to love, but it's definitely a healer here. And I'm getting healing energy, friendship energy, dedication, and with the exchanging gifts is giving reciprocity. Like people can be different, right? But it's a thing about understanding what the real is, so you don't get caught up in that glittery shit. Like, I don't know if it's like fancy or flashy, something about flashy. Yeah. Are you shy, or are they shy? Yeah, imagination came through. Yeah, Treasure Island and exchanging gifts. Treasure Island gives me Nine of Cups vibes. And it's like wish fulfillment, exchanging, reciprocal relationships. And we take responsibility for our own well being, for our own contentment, aka your own joy, delight, happiness. Yeah, your own joy, delight, happiness. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, beloved. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. That friendship came right back. Wow. Wow. Blessings. Are you back, beloved? We were holding space for you. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. We appreciate you. Yeah, purpose is here. Purpose is coming through. You just retired. Well, that's definitely the ability to be able to breathe, beloved. We did see happiness is here. That's coming through again. Happiness. She's here. Good. Whew. What up, Fred? Hey, beloved. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for all the beautiful energy. A general message for blessings. I'm hearing journey, so it could be something that they want to pull back out of the journey cards energy. Nope. I mean, seeing questions. I'm getting your future self. Journey, questions, and future self. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you, Tanisha. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm just so glad that you're so open to receiving the message. Thank you. A lot of people are not open to receive it. You know what I mean? And it's not always easy it's not easy to deliver. And I know it's not easy to hear. So thank you. Blessings. Best message for blessings. Thank you guys so much. I'm hearing a question, but I feel like I don't know why I'm getting the vibe of like you've been either thinking about or contending with an issue of failure. Like either you didn't do something or it didn't turn out right, or like you feel like you failed at something. I don't know if this is something on the top of your mind. Is it something that the spirit is trying to bring up to you? But I feel like it's something that's been going around in your mind. So take it as it resonates. Envy is coming through. Do you feel like something is for them and not for you? When I'm saying them, I mean like others. Like something is for others and not for you. Something with growth. And we see happiness. This could be a very heavy or serious message. We see forgiveness and trust. I'm feeling like there could be somebody that you need to forgive and figure out whether you can trust. Trust again. I see acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Oh, wow. Okay, thank you. Thank you for confirming. Yeah, courage and fear. Is definitely the courage to face some sort of fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And love itself can always bring in a sense of fear because it can be so unpredictable. You don't know what a person is going to do. You have to trust, meshing up with their words and their actions, right? Thank you, Lee. I appreciate you for tapping in. I appreciate you, beloved. Hey, Reginald. Um, the courage to face the fear with inner confidence. Look at this combination. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And then the accompanying card is fear. And it's something about the ability to surrender, to release control, to release control. And to release control is to lean into the energy of trust. So, what is the question that spirit is bringing forward? To sit in the energy of trust. You cannot have love without risking grief. And if you love long enough, you will grieve. You will grieve. It accompanies it. If I am with you until death do we part, I will grieve your absence. It doesn't matter how they leave, how they depart. Every relationship is temporary. It's always temporary. This. What are my best qualities is coming through. That's a question. What are your best qualities? Spirit said to think about. And what kinds of routines or habits limit your experience of everyday life? So, two questions. What kinds of routines or habits limit your experience of your everyday life? What is it that's going on in your daily routine or a habit that is detracting from your ability to live in the energy of love, beloved, to feel it, to trust it, to accept all that comes with it. And that's not to say to allow a person to treat you poorly, right? But it is the courage to face the fear of being in love, to trust, to accept, to not know, uncertainty. Is it going to leave today? Is it going to change? I have to wait for love to show me. That's what I'm feeling. Waiting for love to show me. Because people can tell you, but love also shows you. Like this truth shows itself to be approved. Which is why, like, when we're entering into young relationships, it behooves us to allow time to show the proof of what a person is saying to us. If you told me that you changed, then your actions will show me that you changed, right? And I can place boundaries. I can have limitations on access or what I'm going to do or how much of me you get to experience until you show to me that your words are true. Right. So when we're dating, for instance, we have a certain amount of time that we need to spend with a person to see if what they're telling us is to be true, if the change is there or is it not. And I don't have to, force anything. I don't have to continue to demand anything. I don't have to state prove to me. I don't have to be demanding in any kind of way. I can just allow love to show the way, right? The situation, the evidence, it will reveal itself. It will. So, what are my best qualities is coming through? Spirit might want you to answer that question, right? So, what are those things that can allow you to move through any fear that you are having around love? Fear. And y'all saw them stop me on the card like, no, this is it. It's definitely a sentiment of fear. And are you able to surrender it? Can you surrender the fear? Which one would you like? This and this. So, taking the first step in this transformation, definitely feeling transformation coming through. We see nature. So, it's something about your unique nature. Definitely one of your best qualities. I don't know why redheaded stepchild is kind of coming through. Like, you're a little bit different, a little bit quirky, and that's okay. That's good. It's beautiful. We see direction coming in. We see direction, which way to go with something. I'm feeling face the fear and surrender, to go with the flow, to go with the flow. Allow things to be revealed onto you. Allow yourself to listen, right? Listen to yourself, listen to the spirit, listen to what's being said to you, and then allow them to show you. To show you. What is said will be revealed through their actions. If a person is making commitments, if they are making affirmations, I'm giving affirming statements. I'm getting potentially promises, because the word promises is coming through. Allow them to show you the proof. The proof is always in the pudding. It's what they cook up, it's what they mix up, it's in what they do. It's the actions that they take. And if they are taking the actions, then go with the flow. Cheer them on. Celebrate. Go within in the meantime and touch base with you. And maybe face the worry too, because there's some sort of fear and worry coming through. Freedom on the bottom. So that could be something, some of the things that are limiting your experience, to feel free, to just sit in your energy, to really work your magic and have your best qualities seen and amplified, your unique nature. It's something with the fear and the courage to face it, to surrender it. Spirit says take the first step to go with the flow, to transform, and to listen. Something with your transformation and moving into this listening energy, to go with the flow, to allow things to be seen, for it to be revealed, for them to show you, quite frankly. Anything else? Spirit said no. But they feel like they still holding me. Usually we feel the release, and right now I don't. You say that all the time. What is it like? How love, everybody has a different version or definition of love. What do you say all the time, Blessings? Do people really believe in love? Oh yeah, I do. I do believe in love. I was just saying that as much as we've been through, we still. Oh, the proof is in the pudding. Yes, it is. The proof is in the pudding. Yes, I definitely believe in love because I love all of you. I do. I love creation itself. I love all of it. Intuition. I love being an intuitive reader. The spirit is saying follow your unique nature. It's something about your intuition. Blessings. Ooh, now we felt that release. Thank you. Whew, goodness. So we made it through the list. I don't know why I started hearing Millie Vanilli. Blame it on the rain. Somebody is on some fake shit. I don't know who it is, but it's giving that Millie Vanilli. Like, it's a whole other superstar crew behind somebody else, and they over there voicing over some shit, lip syncing and shit. Look, what kinds of good and beautiful things am I experiencing in this moment? I pray whoever be up in here on the fuckery, you are having a beautiful moment. Maybe you not, because it was in reverse. You could be a nightmare to somebody. I don't know. You've been channeling that song, Veronica. That look, Millie Vanilli. Blessings. Don't. It's I'm seeing that word failure and forgiveness. Issue forgiveness. If you are having a hard time forgiving the past and releasing, work on that. Work on changing that diagram. Work on changing that paradigm. You know, it's very difficult to trust and to accept when you are still holding on to past infractions and you haven't forgiven it, right? It's especially in relationships that you're dedicated and committed to. Like, you guys should be in service to one another, and if they weren't in service, to you, to the family for however long, and now they are changing it, if you are staying and you are committed to making it work, forgiveness has to be on the menu. It has to be. Otherwise, it will be tainted. You will hold on to mistrust, and the mistrust will eventually, snuff out the relationship. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, Reggie, walking away from what no longer serves you. So for your greater good, for the sake of happiness. But a lot of marriages are tough, right? It's work every day. It is. You have to work at your relationships, and everybody is in service to the relationship. It is not just about I, and it's not just about self. Even though you should not lose your identity, you should have a sense of self and things that you care about independently, your own goals, and be supportive of one another, right? But still, at the same time, the premise, the foundation is that we're doing this together. It is a partnership. And if you feel like, a partner has slighted you, have wronged you, they were only in service to themselves, and they were kind of that selfishness, right? There is a repairing and rebuilding of trust again, to restabilize, to solidify the foundation. It's very understandable for a person to be mistrusting after they have been let down, right? And especially if they've been consistently let down and a person has not always stood up to their words, right? So, yeah, well, this is just in relationship to blessings breeding, but it still counts in terms of any partnership, you know what I'm saying, that you're committed to. A lot of people don't get married, but they stay forever with each other. So if you decide to make it work, you decide to make it work. If I didn't feel shame or fear, what would I do? If you didn't feel the fear, what would you do? So definitely that energy of fear. Yeah, fear of failure. I can't make it up. The energy of fear. Fear of failure. Wow. Thank you. Look, your unique nature blessings coming back through. Yeah, see, he's not selfish, but he's just disappointed. Yeah. Yeah. And so whatever, is going on now, it just requires you to have the ability to face the fear, to have the courage to live in the resolve, to be resolved, and have the courage to live in the energy of love. The energy of love. Right? And if you are in the energy of love, love includes forgiveness. Yeah, it's a journey. Right? It's a journey. It's a lifelong journey, and you don't want to have the blockages. And unforgiveness can cause a blockage. Yeah. See, and fear is a product of insecurity. Like, it's not gonna work. Like, something's not gonna work. I'm afraid it's going to fail. Like, is this time going to be like the last time or something like that? And patience. Allow yourself to have the patience to see things to come to fruition. Yes, I knew it was going to be a heavy message. And maybe that's why Spirit ordered you to be the last on the list. Blessing. It wasn't like for no reason that when we called you, you were in the shower. Maybe because Spirit knew your reading was going to have or require more attention. Yeah, renewal. I feel like there's a renewed vow or a renewed promise or like a promise of renewal of something, like to recover. And there is a key to recovery. Yeah, yeah. And it's this forgiveness. Thank you. Ooh, thank you. Ooh. But that is fear, Reginald. The way that you say that fear isn't a thing for you, you see, I've seen it all before, right? But I don't want to live like that anymore. And that's like saying that you don't trust yourself to make a decision for you that includes love because you've been through it before and it always ends up a certain kind of way, especially with the state of the world today. That's a sense of fear. That's a sense of insecurity. Yeah, workaholic is coming through in prayer. So, blessing, if you feel like everything or you're praying for everything to work out and he stays, on the right track, I'm feeling like, yeah, it's just a confusion. Surrender your need to know. Surrender your control and lean into forgiveness. And ignoring the fear doesn't make it go away. What we ignore, it deals with us anyway. It does. Right? What you don't deal with deals with you. So it's always good to transmute, to deal with it, to face it, to understand it. Why do I feel this way? Do I trust myself to discern a healthy relationship? Yeah. And you seen that surrender card came out, blessings. Yeah. Do I have the ability to discern a good relationship for myself? Do I believe, despite all the things that we see through the media, social media, television, whatever the case may be, that there are good people who think about love the same way as me? Do they exist? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. When we are talking about connecting with a soulmate type of energy, somebody that gets your quirky, you know what I mean? You are a unique individual. That person is going to be unique too. You can mesh with or match with a lot of people, but that doesn't mean that that person is going to be the one that you're going to be with, right? They may not. And we can get discouraged by how many people, how many no's you have to go through to find a yes. Oftentimes is that one yes, because you're looking for the one. So it's not going to be like, for everybody's story is not going to be the same. Some people mesh in high school, they stay together to the end of their day. That's not usually the way that it goes. People are not usually in their first real relationship. It takes a couple to learn, to live through, to experience. That's right. We only have control over ourselves, right? And and you never know a person fully. You can know a person for 50 years and in the end find out that you don't know them. You don't. That's why every day is a process of learning and growing together. You don't even know yourself. You've been with you for 50 years, and it's still so much more about you to discover. It's a lifelong journey. A lifelong journey. People who connect are vowing to see each other through change and maturity. You're not going to be the same person in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 35, 40, 50 years. You have grown through so many versions of yourself. It is unreasonable to believe that you will marry a person in your 20s and when you're 50, you're the same people. Absolutely not going to happen. One of my boundaries in terms of discernment is if a person tells me just don't change on me, I'm automatically done. I ain't got to tell you why I'm done, but that's a no go because I'm going to change. The goal is to change. The goal is to grow, to be better, more, faster, more effective, more efficient, more dynamic, more fabulous every motherfucking day, beloved. If you tell me not to change, we already don't mesh. We don't match. Fuck that. No, I want you to be able to say to me, Lati, when you do this thing, I feel a kind of way about it, and I can go within myself and say, you know what, I can understand how that is not one of my best, what is that, fucking qualities, and I can make changes. I can evolve, I can grow. Change is a constant. There's nothing that doesn't change. There's nothing that doesn't change. Everything is growing. Nothing is remaining the same. You will never relive this moment in this way again. Period. Just facts. Just facts. And if you feel like you know everything about yourself in and out, through and through, you got some more growing to do. Because real shit, it's so much about yourself that's still left to and yet to be discovered. Every day, you can discover something new about you if you are clued into you. Gratitude. I am so thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents. Every single day we wake up with the breath of life. We have the opportunity to grow, to expand, to be different. That's the purpose. Through the adversities, through the rain and storms, together we can make it last. But what you know, our love's forever. Take the time to see. Holding on to your empathy, to your heart, being open to see both sides of things. There's core principles about ourselves that doesn't change. They just don't. If you are a person that is principled and you are generally honest and just and fair, you have a sense of morality, those things generally don't change just because you go through adversity. Even if you try to be like the others who can be in that low vibrational energy, the ones that bring us the challenge, your soul probably still wouldn't even allow you to do it. You end up in a state where you block out love and you only isolate self. We are going through a life changing event right now. Every day is a life changing event if you allow it. The man that knows something knows that he knows nothing. Absolutely. The wise man knows that they don't know it all, that they know nothing at all. It's so much to learn every single day. I wouldn't care if you read a book a day. It's so many books that you could read that you could learn for the rest of your life. It would take you lifetime over lifetime over lifetime. It ain't enough life cycles to learn everything that there is to learn in creation or to remember that you know it, to unlock all of it. It would take you forever. What am I focusing on? This came out earlier. More of what my life looks like than what it feels like. Empathy. What does your life look like? What does it feel like? Yeah, because knowledge is infinite. It is infinite knowledge, infinite dimensions. Can you imagine trying to learn everything that there is to learn in creation when it's infinite dimensions? The only way to remember that you know it all is for us to come back into a state of oneness, wholeness, completeness, where everything is conjoined, right? Like where we no longer experience the phenomenon of individualism. Yeah, judgment, pride and judgment. What is the most important thing for me in this moment is to understand what my life feels like. When I am moving in a way that brings me joy and happiness and delight, I feel full. I feel fulfilled. I feel purposeful. And that's what's important. I am open to seeing both sides of things. Yes, our spiritual journey, as we walk during our own journey, we came to this world alone and we will die alone. We will. We will. But even in that, the other side of it is that we are never alone and we are infinitely connected. Right? It's always two sides to the situation. It's duality. It's polarity. I can feel for you because I'm connected to you. I see you in me the same way, you know, hopefully you can see me in you. Right? That's how we connect. We can support one another. We can comfort one another. As much as we are individuals walking this journey on our own timeline and our own unique experience, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. We have our own set of challenges that we face, but at the same time, we connect because I can feel you. I can feel that sentiment. I can understand that if I was in your shoes going with through what you went through, I can see how you chose that. I can see how I could choose it too. I can understand that we are creation, we are whole, we are complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. I, beloved. Everything on the outside is also everything that's on the inside. It is when we look at ourselves as so separate that nobody understands my adversities, nobody understands my challenges, nobody understands what I'm going through, that really make us feel separate as if we cannot connect. And that's just simply not true. A lot of people listen into the readings and they get information from just the reading of somebody else because somebody else has gone through something similar. We were talking to Tanisha about that experience with the narcissist, and how many people in the chat in the room has had an experience with the narcissist? How many people have turned to tarot for spiritual edification when other realms or the ability to be spiritually edified just didn't do it? They needed something else, not to just to supplement, but something that was really going to touch their spirit. How many people found their service through their purpose, through the adversity, through the pain, through the challenges? Who was able to take their trauma and turn it into a testimony? Who became a victor when everything about their life said that they should have been a victim? Who is a conqueror when you can choose to be a conqueror or a complainer? You can choose grief or gratitude. It's always two sides to a situation. So I could live alone. I can live by myself or just individually without another physical being, but never am I lonely. Never am I lonely. I have so much spiritual presence around me. We just watched that movie. When I told you I was clutching onto that blanket so hard, I was so glad the spirit did not let us go see that in a movie theater because they would have kicked us out. When I tell you, I was screaming my head off. The blanket, hold on. Look, when I say I was covered up like this, I couldn't even watch it. Like, oh, goodness. We have such a good time, y'all. We do. Emile LaRue has a song called I from her first album, Infinite Possibilities. Yeah, and it's one of the philosophies from like Jamaican religion in the Holy Pity, Selassie the First, right? It is, Rastafari. It is that thing like I am you and you were me. Everything on the inside is reflected in the outside. We are cosmic. We cry. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. I, energy. I see myself in everyone. People can like really sit in that energy of I couldn't do this and I couldn't do that. But when I realized, like we were saying a couple weeks ago, when if the Most High God is everything, every possibility, every variety, then it is all, even the things that we consider to be atrocious, right? Abhorrent. Who or what defines the contents of my life? I'm hearing somebody, the power of your intention. What's in your heart? What your heart do? Sacral chakra, the soul, the flow that's flowing through you. The divine message from your soul, your social, your sacral chakra is to immerse yourself in creativity, joy, and sensory. The ability to sense these things that leads you to a vibrant life, a life of vibrant expression. Solar plexus, willpower. Ooh, the willpower. We see Virgo and South Node energy. Be vigilant about your old patterns that may hinder your progress, and embrace the lessons, the adversity, the challenges. What is the lessons that they offer you? How do you integrate that wisdom into your present and into your future? Trust in your inner fire and harness the energy of self belief and determination. It will guide you through life's challenges, those adversities, with resiliency. Two cards that just spoke to challenges. Yeah, third eye chakra, leaning into that intuition. The third eye chakra is the compass of your soul. And we said sacral chakra, that soul space. Who or what defines the contents of my life? The power of intention. And it is to exalt the soul, beloved. That is my dharma, to exalt the soul. We're going to read this for you before we go. The third eye chakra is the compass of your soul. Trust its nudges, for they are the cosmic breadcrumbs leading you towards your purpose. This is my dharma. The seven spiritual laws of success. The law of detachment is number 6, and number 7 is the law of dharma or purpose. Right? And Veronica talked about this, and we talk about this book all the time, right? So this could be good off the world's biggest bookstore, Amazon. So you can find it. It says to give love. To give love. That is a part of our dharma, is to love. Everyone has a purpose in life, a unique gift or special talent to give to others. And when we blend this unique talent with service to others, we experience the ecstasy, the exaltation of our own spirit, which is the ultimate goal of all goals, beloved. It says third commitment, third eye chakra. They're leading me to a third commitment. It says the third commitment is I am going to ask myself, how am I best suited to serve humanity, to be of service? I am going to answer that question and then put it into practice. I am going to use my unique talents to serve the needs of my fellow human beings. When I was resurrected from having passed over, and when I was coming back into the light, I heard the Most High God say to me, you will serve and you will be of service. It is my dharma to serve in this capacity. I am going to use my unique talents to serve the needs of my fellow human beings, to serve onto the weak. I will match those needs to my desires to help and serve others. So discover your divinity and find your unique talent. Serve humanity with it, and you can generate all of the wealth that you want. And wealth has nothing to do with it's nothing to do, but it's not just physical currency. It includes that too, but the wealth is not, it has nothing to do with that. When your spirit is full, maybe that's why we were struggling, because they're saying it has nothing to do with that. When you are spiritually wealthy, you are emotionally wealthy, you are mentally wealthy, you are physically wealthy. Your currency is such a way that it will attract physical wealth. But the first four pillars, like the four wands, is spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical. If you have those, you can do anything, yo. So, when your creative expressions match the needs of your fellow humans, then wealth will spontaneously flow from the unmanifest into the manifest, from the realm of the spirit to the world of form. You will begin to experience your life as a miraculous expression of divinity, a miraculous expression of your divinity, not just occasionally, but all the time. And you will know true joy and the true meaning of success. And I saw the success card, but I think we shuffled it and put it back in the higher self deck. We saw success. But anywho, it says the true meaning of success, the ecstasy and exaltation of your spirit. That is the true meaning of success. Yeah. So, number three, I will ask myself daily, how can I serve and how can I help? The answers to these questions will allow me to help and serve my fellow human beings with love. That is not for everybody. It is for all of us, but we know that everybody is not going to take it because everybody is not ready to step into their dharma. They're just not. Everybody I always ask the question, what is my purpose? I'm looking for my purpose. But oftentimes it is embedded in the pain that you are transmuting into your purpose. Yeah. When you are able to look at that adversity and see and tap into the unseen dimensions of reality and journey beyond the physical to explore the depth of your soul and its connection with the cosmos, you will start to see how the pain is driving you towards your purpose. Every decision that we make carries karma. There's cause and effect to all of it. So that's your karma, beloved, good or bad, right? Because if you are making good choices and the results of it comes out, it works out well for you, beloved. That's your discernment. And sometimes you don't make a good choice, and therefore you have to suffer that karma, which could be negative. But when you choose to start seeing how your unique talents and your gifts, the purpose of it, and how you can put it into service to help others, then you know you are on your dharmic pathway and you can feel it. You can feel it. So that might be the switch for somebody. Maybe that's something that you needed to hear so that you can transition for yourself. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. I think we coming up on like 3 hours or something like that. 60 and 60, yeah, 3 hours, because 60 we at 180 minutes. So just at 3 hours on the dot. So that's synchronistic. Yeah. Thank you so much, sister. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Goddess. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. I mean, all the way out. Didn't just get your reading. Check the fuck out. Y'all still here. Hey, Goddess. Thank you so much. It started buffering on your end. Yeah, that message is crucial. Probably, in terms of dharma and staying on that purpose, because we talked about that recently too, sister. Blessings, Tanisha. Thank you so much. Reginald, thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for being open and just discussing and receiving, giving and receiving. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody that's just here, Imana, thank you so much for tapping back in, beloved. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Fred, thank you so much, beloved. So good to see you guys. I appreciate it. Look, Frederica, hi. Hey, beloved. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you so much. I appreciate you for tapping in and coming back through. You guys are so awesome. We enjoy these readings. Sometimes we be concerned of whether we have enough energy to get through, but the spirit always sustains us, and we appreciate you. Look, everybody that got to read, Blessings, Tammy, Tanisha, Veronica, Goddess, Mindy. She is Sister Buki. Thank you so much, JB, Michelle, Monica. Thank y'all so much. Charmel. Oh, Charmel Latoya, thank you so much for coming in. Lee, thank you so much for being here. Wendy, I think we saw not Wendy, Whitney. Whitney, thank you so much. I mixed Wendy and Whitney. I got Mindy and Whitney and turned her into Wendy. But Whitney, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. I just want to run back through. If y'all had the chat on fire. Locked and loved by him. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming in. April Moda, thank you so much for being here. Desi Sharice, thank you so much, beloved. I just have to shout y'all out. Christine Miranda, thank you so much. I hope you were doing well and you got to where you were going safely. I know you were traveling. You guys are just awesome. I appreciate it. I appreciate your dedication to come back week after week, day after day. And again, this is our way of saying thank you. Um, Thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you so very much. We do. And do y'all know some people just like to come and watch the reads, and if you connect to any of the principles and the other testimonies, thank you so much. You are so right. When you tell the truth from the beginning, you ain't got to change the truth in the end. I know that's right. I know that's right, Reginald. You guys have a great night. We finna be out. We are tired. What does love mean to me? And it fell out in reverse, y'all. What does love mean? What larger entity am I a part of? Creation. We are whole. We are complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. Everything that's here, we can derive purpose from it if we allow us to. Page of Swords. Somebody watching what you do. And do everything like somebody's watching. You know what I'm saying? When you take actions, Ace of Wands, do it like somebody's always watching. Because the spirit always is. It always is. I love you like I love me because that's my capacity. But it's growing and expanding on a daily. It is. 1%. We don't try to do too much too heavy, beloved. And at that watching what you doing, right? You never know who's watching you, right? The spirit is always watching you. So that makes me move with ethics and morality because the spirit is always watching. That's what you call integrity. If you have to wait for other people to be around to do something, then you know it's what kind of space is it really coming from? Timmy said, if you can't really dance, I can't fully trust you. Wow. That's hilarious. Um, but if you do the right thing, even when nobody's looking, it will generally work well for you. And I have a thing with not being able to dance, right? I feel like you should dance like nobody's looking. Just have a good damn time, right? It's okay to just do you, to dance to the beat of your own drum, to your own rhythm, right? Somebody's gonna like it. Somebody will be like, they just carefree and doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I love you like I love the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending that called us all to be. The infinite intelligence breathing. Because the word lives, beloved, it does. Veronica says I can't dance, but I do it anyway because it feels good. It does. Just put on some music and let your body move. You know what I'm saying? To the beat of your own rhythm. I done dance with people that be on beat and off beat at the same time. Now that is amazing. When you off and on, like we start off good, then we lose it, and then we get it back. We don't know how we did it, but we made it. Yes. You said she's sure she's being tired. Yeah. I love y'all so much. I hope you have a great night. This was a great reading. I appreciate you. Much love to you too, Mr. Timmy Turner. I appreciate you. Look, don't put on what some 70s funk music, Michelle. You was pretending like you going down the Soul Train line. What? Hey, look, look. I be doing the John Travolta staying alive. Staying. Y'all better quit playing. Thank you so much, Timmy, for the subscription. I appreciate y'all. Your girls didn't get your moves. They Blessed tell what's up. They're no rhythm core white. Blessed, I know your mouth be off the chain. Look. Remember what Spirit said? Blessings. You said pick out your fro for real, sis. Put the big old afro pick in his head. Look, be looking like what was Beyonce from Gold, member? When she was telling something, shut your mouth. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with your girl. I appreciate it. We are growing and this is beautiful. But we are tapped and we got to go to the next now. I love y'all so much. Ashe yo. Mwah.